Climate change affects the whole world, not half of it.
Across the board, women remain significantly unrepresented in climate negotiations and decision-making spaces. The climate emergency is one of the biggest challenges of our time. We cannot afford to miss the perspective, expertise, and leadership of half of the world population. Women, particularly women environmental rights defenders, women from indigenous communities, and rural women often lead the change in driving climate action.
As a global movement, we advocate for gender balance at all levels of decision-making, starting with the COP presidency, but also for countries and delegations attending COP. Since COP1 in 1995, only 5 women have been COP presidents. Women represent only about a third of the delegates attending COP and only 20% of heads of delegations. This must change, because when women are at the table, we achieve better results for people and the planet. This is about men and women working together to mobilize 100% of the potential of society, because we are stronger together. So today, we'd like to invite all of you, the UN, the government, the private sector, the civil society leaders, to endorse the inclusion and diversity principles. Number 1 of these principles is achieving gender balance in climate negotiations and at all levels of decision-making for a more sustainable future for all. Number 2 is championing a model of shared leadership with co-presidencies and co-chairs. Number 3 is mainstreaming gender into climate finance and NDCs. And number 4 is opening up the space for new voices, for more youth, more indigenous people to be at the table to make these decisions together.
As leaders and international gender champions, we have a responsibility to create decision-making space that allow for the safe and meaningful participation of women in all their diversity.
Because we do believe that we can only solve this by working together and also making sure that nobody is being left behind. We're all part of the solution.